Hi everyone, welcome to Excel Macros Create 4 Real-World Projects from Scratch. I'm your instructor, Patrick Branham, and I'm going to be telling you what you're going to learn in this course. So the first thing, in the first section we're going to learn the basics of programming and visual basics for applications, also known as VBA. So we're going to take you through some of the common programming concepts on VBA, including the if block, the while loop, the switch statement, and creating functions. So if you're familiar with programming in any other languages, you can probably just skip this section. It's pretty much the same. If you have no experience programming, I highly recommend you participate in this section. And I'm also going to show you the Visual Basic for Application editing window and just give you a brief tour of that. And then we're going to move on to the projects. There's 5 projects in total. 4 of them have been created for this course specifically, and the 5th one I'm going to ask you to create your own. So the first project is called the Fun macro. This macro is mainly intended to introduce you to programming. It's nothing too complex. We're just going to be taking some text and assigning a macro to a button, and then every time you click that button, it's going to do something to the formatting of the text. So it could change the color, it could add an underline, it could change the orientation, and etc. In project 2, this is where we get to some real-world applications with our projects. We're going to compose custom emails from a customer list. So I'm going to provide you with a list of 100 customers. You're going to get their first and last name, you're going to get their emails, and you're also going to get the product or service that they purchased. And we're going to create a program together that's going to send each and every one of those customers a custom email that's going to ask them how their product or service has been, and then it's going to tell them how they can contact us if they have any issues or questions. Project number 3, and these projects get more difficult as we go along, is called prepping unstructured data. So basically we're going to get a huge list of invoices, and then we're going to have to structure them in a way that allows them to be uploaded to some type of a database utility. So whether that be MS Access or MySQL or MS SQL, we're just going to have to structure it in the database format. Project number 4, this is going to be by far the longest and hardest project in the entire course. It's called Format and Create a CSV File. So we're going to get a fairly large list of accounting transactions, and then we're going to have to format them in the way that we're given. So there's going to be a format sheet that tells you how it needs to be formatted, and then we're going to need to export that from Excel as a CSV file. And then finally, to finish up the course, I'm going to ask you to create your own project of any level of difficulty that you would like, and then post that in the discussion section of this course so that others can benefit from it. So without further ado, let's start the meat of the course.